walk on the white carpet here on Joy News on Multi TV. So tonight, a number of issues will be engaging our attention on the show. The first one is Kwade. He was in the news last week, and this week he's in the news again. Well, not him per se, but his mother says her son is not mentally stable to pursue music. Also this week in entertainment, the La Paz Toyota hitmaker Guru released the video for his Boys Are Breast song, and shortly after that, the Eastern Regional Chairman of the Council of Muslim Chiefs called for a ban of all songs associated with terrorism. So is Al Qaeda one of them? Well, we'll be trying to find out. I don't know if you know something about that. You tell us. And one of Ghana's finest highlight singers, Kwabena Kwabena, is embarking on a charity cause, raising funds to take care of patients with heart conditions. Well, my name is Gladys Osei Oredu. Stay with me as we delve deeper into these issues on the white carpet, brought to you by Kind Courtesy Airtel. White carpet tonight, we definitely have a packed show which includes our regular critics who will be helping us dissect some of the topical issues that made headlines in the entertainment world this week. Also tonight, we will be hanging out with some strong black African men. Yes, they are from music group 4x4, and of course today, in case you're wondering what's happening in town, here are a few places you might consider hanging out at. You can be at the State Banquet Hall, where Kwabena Kwabena is with his friends, and they are raising funds for Hole in Heart patients at the Save a Life concert. So you can figure out a way to, you know, assist with this gesture.
Every day I rock like nobody's business. I'm sure I feel I feel like thunder. Funny.
Or you could also be at the Nyaga Club, nightclub at Adabraka for the Black Suite Party. It's an all-black affair. So I am sure, you know, I have tints of black. I'll do well to take off whatever color you see and make sure it's all black. I'll find my way there to go. No, chill out small. It's after all, it's weekend. Well, so everything underway. Here are highlights from a reception held in honor of Miss World Africa 2013, who also doubles as Miss Ghana 2012, Na Okaili Shooter, at the La Beach Hotel in Accra last night.
Ghana 2012. I was told the theme for Miss Ghana is
Royal Beach Hotel, Miss Jean Johnson. Shall we please welcome her as she officially welcomes us?
Tonight, I'm doing some special songs for you. The first one is Miss Sundorana. It's Italian word, sometimes moving, maliciously.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Okaili Shooter, the latest, the freshest Miss World Africa. Now Okaili Shooter there. I would please give them a round of applause as we welcome them. We have a few more dignitaries as and when we are informed of their arrival. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Runner-up, Miss Ghana 2013, Miss Tina Beffy.
So like I said, very soon we will be hanging out with the 3 strong black men 4x4. But you know, quite recently they had a small press interaction about their album, and not their album per se. They have 2 hot singles, I Go Marry You, and I don't know if Uche influenced that, or I don't know if Codets, now they are all practically married. I don't know which woman in their lives is influencing I Go Marry You. Maybe French Prince will be watching out for him. But let's just go back to when they really had the press interaction. And then when we come back, they definitely will be with us and we'll be hanging out with them.
She loves me just because I am a strong man, a strong black man.
I think the inspiration is Forward. That's the album title, Forward. And the inspiration is the fact that we love what we're doing, and we don't intend ever parting ways now. It's 10 years we've been in the game. You know, in the past, now we're getting into a different dimension, this transition right now. We're doing things differently. The brand is really been elevated in a different level altogether. So we're looking at doing things differently, the way we dress, the way we keep ourselves, you know what I mean, to our fans. We make sure that we're putting stuff really tight and making it really serious business, you know, with our fans going forward. Exactly.
Supernatural power, 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 oh, power, 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 African black power, 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 Western power, power to do it along power, power, baby, I don't need lawyer.
10 years is not an easy journey. Do you understand? For us, we started way back 2003, and for 10 years now we've been giving Ghanaians and fans across the world hit after hit, consistency hit. Do you understand? For us, is one of the most consistent artists in Ghana right about now. When we talk of hit making, we've been giving them hit after hit after hit after hit, and this 10 years marks our anniversary, which will be hitting the road soon, going tall, trying to end up the mission. Like my brother said, it's a transition from 2003 up to now. Even the way we do things, the way we promote, the way we dress, the way we perform, and all those things, our compositions on the album is different.
Stop along me when I get something. She loves me just because I am a strong man, a strong black man.
I think they said it all. The album title Forward is just a short form of forward ever, backwards never. What we're trying to say is that we've grown up, we've been in the industry for 10 years, and there is a great transition. You know, we've actually grown from, as he said, boys to men, and things have changed. If you take a look at our album cover, you could see the swag has changed. We are now grown men, and we are doing things at a different level this time. So Forward simply means, first of all, 4, because we are 4x4, and forward because we are headed forward and backwards never.
My baby loves me, oh, because I am a strong man.
So I have Coded, Captain Planet, and Fresh Prince right here in the studio, and we are going to hang out with them. Which of you is a strong black man who is loved because you are?
Black man, strong black man.
Strong black man. I see. What's up, guys?
We're good. Chilling.
Chilling.
Yeah.
Chilling with I Go Marry You.
Yeah.
What's up with I Go Marry You?
Chilling with you right now.
Yeah.
Chilling on the white carpet.
Yeah, on the white carpet. Yeah, so let me start with Fresh Prince.
Yes, with that.
You always looking fresh as usual.
Thanks for the compliments.
Yeah, are you also married?
I am not. I'm not.
You are not
yet.
Yeah. Do we have chance?
Of course, I'm involved, so probably, definitely in a few.
So there's somebody blocking the way.
Of course there is.
I was going to try my luck, you know.
Oh, you can read out.
All right, yes, so you've been together for how many years and still strong? What's up with the new album? Is it an album out already, or is just the 2 hot singles you teasing us with for now?
We're coming out with we're coming out with the album. We had a listening section with the press. Basically, we just believe that as necessary to invite the press to have a first-hand feel of the album and the kind of songs that we're expecting and everything, and then allowing them to give us their blunt opinions and really straightforward opinions about the album. So basically, that was basically what the press listening section was about. But the album launch itself is going to come out soon, before the end of December. We have a lot of things going on as well, so it's definitely going to come out soon, but it's not yet out. But then we had copies, we had some, you know, we had to do some special copies for the press, basically. Exactly.
At least I have my copy, so.
Oh, you do? Oh, then you're lucky then. Exactly.
Yes. Okay. Have you done live band before?
Oh, we've done a lot of over.
All right, so this one's been new to you. I need you to warm the white carpet tonight before we move on with this conversation.
Aje. Ikwekwensu, 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 I go marry you, eh.
I go follow you, see your mama.
Ikwekwensu, eh.
Ikwekwensu, eh.
I go need twins, eh. I go there follow.
Whoa, whoa. Your back they shake for your rapper, they shake for your rapper, they shake for your rapper. They make me, they love me, your matter, they love me, your matter, they love me, your matter.
The way your back
they shake for your rapper. Your back they shake for your rapper. They make me, they goo they gaga, they goo they gaga, they goo they gaga.
Goo they gaga. That was lovely. Captain Planet, let's come to you. You have been in the news. I'm sure everybody out there, when the questions begin to pour in, you already know what question everybody would want to ask you.
That's a question I've been answering for
1 year. How does it feel like to be answering one question for 1 year?
I think it's becoming boring. Question you've been asking, I've been answering for 1 year when I have new stuff going on.
I'm sure somebody is asking, what question at all are they talking about?
So pop that question.
No, I'll pop that question before he leaves. But for now, we're talking about 4x4. I've always wondered, 4x4 is 16, right? So what's up in the 4x4?
It's just the mind elevation of 4 people. We started with book bag, but then there were 2 and me and Coded, but then Prince wasn't part of the group. So it was book bag who even gave us the name 4x4, because we sat down with them. We were like 4 members in the group. But then we weren't part of them though, but we were going through mandated training with them. So they gave us the name 4x4, and you know, kudos to book bag. Wherever we go, we we have to give them that blessing.
I see. So let me ask this one. You all have your various contributions that you put together for the group. So let's start with the song that you decided to, that was the song you broke the news about you and Uche in. Uche, you know, at that time, were you madly in love? You could not hold it back anymore, or what?
You've been wanting to ask me about Uche long time, but you want to go some crooked way and ask me.
Whichever way there is.
It's all good, it's something now, you know. Now it's no more a girlfriend-boyfriend thing. She's my wife now, so
congratulations. Congratulations. Yeah. And congrats to you, Uche. If you're watching us, I know you definitely get to see this one, so congrats to you, Uche. But you haven't answered my question anyway. At that time, were you madly in love? You could not hold it back anymore, so you decided to rap with Uche?
I've always been in love with her, so not at that particular time.
Exactly. And I think with what you just asked, I think the song is really showing an affection and showing you know, that lady the kind of treat you want to give her. And Nigeria there basically talks about the fact that you want to give a woman that you really truly, you know, care about and you love her. You want to give her a treat. So it's just making sense at the fact that he's a rapper. So when it comes to him putting on his lyrics right there, he would never love to use anybody's name apart from the person that is dear to his heart. So basically, I think it's a very cool and calm high life music, but it's got that kind of feel that everybody will relate to, and especially for grown folks. So basically, it's a song that is for matured people, and then it's just yeah, exactly.
Yeah, at that point in time when you're in the studio, the only thing you can think about is people close to you, like a wife, family, friends.
Definitely.
But when the song comes out, it's a song that is related to everybody.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely. Kodet wants to marry, or Prince, Kodet is already married, Prince wants to marry, and Prince is a girl, definitely you have to follow the girl to go and see her parents.
Exactly.
He's already following one. He just told
I
us.
think so. He has a long way to go.
You know what I mean?
I see. Yeah. So, what's up? Your fans are listening to you now. They're watching you. What's up? What do you have for them?
I think we have a brand new thing. I think Prince would like to say, talk about it.
Most definitely, we have the Forward album, which is definitely going to be launched, as he said, before December. And aside that, we have a tour, a nationwide tour we are planning on. We've actually finished planning and we're about to execute it. So probably by the end of the month or early next month, we'll be hitting Tamale, come down to Kumasi. All over.
I see. What's up these days? Every musician thinks it's necessary to go on a tour, nationwide tour.
Because there's no promoter in Brekum that will be able to afford. No disrespect to the promoters out there, but it's very tough for the promoters out there in Brekum, Ewo, Bolga, or Tamale to afford the A-list artist in GH to come over to their side and entertain the fans out there. So we just believe that I think it's like a social responsibility. We have to do it. We have to serve them too. They've been enjoying our music on radio and on TV, but they've not been seen as, unlike back in the days where we used to go there like often, but now we don't do that like we used to. So I think it's very, very proper that we take it upon ourselves to go there and entertain the people too as well. So that's the right way we have to do it, because that's the nice way to do it.
Have you guys started a foundation?
Yeah, we have a foundation.
Exactly.
Coming out, we're planning on.
That's for that 10 years anniversary.
Yeah,
basically, exactly.
That's why we're going for the top, because we believe for as a whole and entertainment as a whole is stagnant in Accra. We have to let it flow.
Exactly.
So we can go to other country and other regions and let them have a feel of it. They don't normally see us over there. So that's why we're going.
So we can be a blessing to some of the less privileged over there too as well, because Charlie, those are the places I'm talking about, the Bolga, the Tamales. Those are the places that you can probably there's some schools corner that need some some support. So you need to be a blessing to those people too as well.
Okay, so we've been having some of your comments coming through, some of your questions for them as usual. Okay, so 4x4, somebody would like to know all the questions are really coming for Captain Planet.
It's not. You answer.
You answer the question. No, but he just said it that now it's not boyfriend, girlfriend, fiancé. No, he's actually married to Uche. So I mean, all those asking. So how does it feel like to love Uche? That's what somebody's asking.
How does it feel? How does that
feel to love his or her boyfriend?
How does it?
I'm sure the person. No, I don't know what the person means. I won't say it for the person. No, but the simplest of the matter is that he says he's a married man now. So if you want to find out if he loves her, however they are married. Of course, two unlike people can't live in the same house.
Exactly.
Yes. Fresh Prince, somebody says she really would have loved to spend her entire life with you, but you just disappointed her.
Amazing.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, you would disappoint you again.
Maybe in the next world when she's got to be fast and snappy.
Definitely.
Yeah. But what's a kind of a woman?
My kind of a woman, I don't like answering this question because it sounds more like a prejudice, more like I'm saying those without what I like are not women enough. I like women, I like any kind of woman. Matter of fact, we should click.
Why? You get taste.
Oh, come on. I have taste for every beautiful woman, trust me. Every woman is beautiful in her own way.
But I don't think with us it's got to do with the taste, the type, but it's got to do with a woman that that within. You can spend within she's got all of those attributes that you probably know that yes.
You are talking like a married man already because you have one home. That is why the question was directed at Fresh Prince. He still has selections to do. I know that one is there. I mean, she's not hooked. Somebody can still be tied to it all.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, she's listening to you. You're saying for sure.
Yeah, for sure. He's a man.
Yeah,
he's a strong black man.
Okay. In fact, I won't let you go. Somebody says that he would like you to do an Nigeria Day. It's already night. He's chilling out for
Singer listen, rapper listen.
Let me love you tonight, yeah. Let me take you home tonight, baby. And I joy you by door, yeah.
Now me and you tonight, yeah. And I joy. Oh, baby, so I try me. And you're ready. Me, all the bad fruit. I'm I call it now, I call it, me done the papa, ne sere mujere ni nantia, ne hips and a tear, ne kumi, order go frame musiaba, Mr. Miko frame mamma, and I end up over yeah.
Let me love you tonight.
Yeah, man. And we got a new one too, man, on the album. Crazy song.
He knows what I was waiting
We're not gonna carry last. That's one of the A-list songs right now. We're not gonna carry last. I think it's been 10 years in this game, and we're not looking at parting ways. We're just gonna be together because we're just going, top. Respecting that brand 4x4, and we're working hard towards that brand to get bigger and better. So basically that song we know will carry last is really making waves right now in GH, and we're really happy for the support.
I'll make sure you give us go carry last.
Definitely.
But let me just quickly finish off some more comments for you. This one says that 4x4, you're my guys, I love you to the max. This one from Swedro says it's called Gideon from Swedro. He says that 4x4, I've always loved you and I think you're doing great, keep it up. Okay, so Mercy from Obuasi says that 4x4, I love you, I've always enjoyed listening to you, and congratulations to Captain Planet for your successful marriage, though she would have loved to be at that wedding. Okay, so this one also, Thomas from Cape Coast says that, what did you say?
No.
Say it.
Oh, say it.
No, man. I was just messing with him.
Okay, right. So Thomas from Cape Coast says that 4x4, keep doing what you're doing, and let's know when your 10th anniversary is, and we'll be right there to support you. So
Definitely.
I mean, you have fans there who are wishing you well. It's good to know.
Thank you.
Okay, yes. So it's been great hanging out with you on the white carpet.
Exactly.
But please give us the last track before you go.
Make you never the vex. Say we be the best. Whoa, cause we know they carry last. We know they carry last. We know they carry last. We know they. Make you never the vex. Say we be the best. Whoa, cause we know they carry last. We know they carry last. We know they carry last. Yeah. As far as my eyes can see, pan them we they conquer the land and see. Tell them say they must do the let we be, cause we be the best. Yeah, we be the best.
She ready for the beamer. She says she wanna say down in me beamer. Flex to big baby, can't you see that? If you have another girlfriend, just bring her. They say too much money, oil money, too much money. Rolex, we sit in a business class. We don't watch the economy. Everything we do, them a talk about us, them a rock about us, them a tweet about us.
Straight like glowing,
Tattoo shining, body building, better than them up with tear, they need tailors. We be great like Bob Marley and the Wailers. Money sweet, money good. If you have money, girls go and follow you. Up there.
I think I am the only girl who won't follow you when you have money.
Too much money for the girl there. Don't know. That's
No, we want the girl. We give it to them.
Yeah, we love
the money to
girls.
them.
Yeah, man.
You have plenty money already.
No, of course, we are successful.
Yes.
So if you have a woman that you love, you need to let the money flow.
Exactly.
Is the money flowing?
Yeah.
No. We don't measure success with money. We just measure success with the fact that we're still achievements, and we're still relevant in the system, and we're entertaining our fans, and we come out clean, and we come out looking all on point, and we make sure that we don't disappoint our fans. That's success for us.
Of course.
Okay.
That's it. Exactly.
It's not
All
about
right,
money.
I want to gossip. Forgive
Go
me.
ahead, baby. Go
Okay,
ahead.
thank you, Kodet. How much did the ring cost? The ring you put on Uche's finger, the one you went to Paris shopping
Baby,
for.
that's a diamond.
Don't worry.
Come on.
Don't worry. I won't mention the price, but it was diamond. It was diamond. Yeah.
That's gonna be too much of emotions, man.
I need to do it because I like it.
Yeah, I'm really proud of you.
You know, girls, women with diamonds, they like diamonds. And they say diamonds are forever.
Diamonds are forever.
And to don't know forever, you understand?
Forever, you know what
Indeed. Anyway, so diamonds are forever. I believe the group themselves, they're also a diamond. We have been hanging out with 4x4, and I hope that all the questions that have been lingering on your minds, you some way somehow got answers to some of them. I had my own share of the experience and the gossip satisfaction and all that. I hope you did too. So you're still on the white carpet. In a moment, we shall be taking you through what's trending in the entertainment industry. Our focus this time is on the movie industry. Stay with us. So that was your celebrities who came through to tell you that diamonds are forever. I love that phrase. Okay, so today we're focusing on a developing trend in the movie industry across the world. Quite a number of actors are taking up extra roles, to be specific, behind the scenes roles in the movie industry. And here in Ghana, the situation is no different. A number of our actors have started producing their own movies. The two Yvonnes have done that already, and now a new crop of actors are about to do the same. We have Juliet Ibrahim, who is coming out with a new movie titled The Number One Fan. Well, Juliet has starred in a number of movies, and it is interesting to note that she's also coming out with her own movie. Also, there is Zinel Zhu, a face you are well familiar with. She's also producing a movie titled When Love Comes Around. That's a very interesting title, and I hope the movie comes out just right. Yeah. And by the way, Jamaica might be in that movie because he tweeted a picture from the set of the film, and that's obviously your new Jamaica after his deliverance. All the demons are left, so watch out for the non-demonized Jamaica in When Love Comes Around. I can't wait to see how he plays that role. I don't know if I should say the new Jamaica. Yeah. Edinette, our own Edinette, who says that when you come to Africa and you take the best 3 actors, it starts from Majid Michel, Prince David Osei, and then himself. So he's among the top 3, and there are only 3 actors in Ghana. So, well, he's also directing at the University of Ghana, and he's also he actually learned directing at the University of Ghana at the School of Performing Arts, and he's also taking on extra roles as a producer for an upcoming movie titled Could This Be Love? Why is everybody talking about love? Well, this movie features Majid Michel, his number 1 actor, and Kojo Nkansa, aka Lil Wayne. We'll keep our fingers crossed to see how this unlikely combination comes out. Maybe that is their own version of attempt to bring together Kuma Wood and Gally Wood. Well, at least somebody is embarking on your cause for you. There's also the relatively new actress Bibi Bright, who already is taking on production roles. She is producing the movie Lost in His Glory. Well, our 4 actors have gone really far with production, and we'll keep our fingers crossed once again for the final week. When it comes out, we'll get them to join us on the white carpet to talk about them and the experience and the challenges and every aspect of it. Still with trends in the movie industry, Nigerian actress Mona Lisa Chinda was in town during the week for the Ghana Fashion Week. She, like the other actors and actresses we spoke about, she's venturing into magazine publication. So I caught up with Mona Lisa for a chat. Let's listen to what Mona Lisa said in that conversation.
I really like to see Ghanaian movies. All the movies, they just have they tell their stories the way as it is here. There's a way they tell well, Africans are like that anyway. There's so much to learn from a Ghanaian movie. There's so much, and the acting, the delivery, everything is just on point. They've come of age, and I just want to say a big congratulations to them. They have come of age. Majid Michael, yeah, I love his movies. I like to see, when I see that he's on a particular CD or they're showing him on Africa Magic, I want to see what Magic is telling us, or, you know, through his delivery, through his acting skills. Yeah. Music. I'm not a fan of music generally, but well, Nigerian African music, I'm just dry there, so I can't say. I don't know much about music, no. Here, no, I don't.
Okay.
But I like the Azonto. I do love Azonto.
Now there's a new one, I'll call you that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, please, I need to go learn the dance. I need to learn it. Sit home mother and just have children and raise children and just look after my husband and my family, basically. But that's my own plan. God had a different agenda for me. Yes, so I want to tell myself and tell the world out there that acting actually chose me. I didn't choose it. Best of me, like sitting down right now, though the camera is in front of me, I just like to be myself. Do things normal people do. If you know what I mean by normal people, you and I. You just go out there, wear your swim trunk and just plunge and go and swim without anybody looking at, oh gosh, she's got fat thighs, oh, she's got cellulite, oh, she's fat, she's this, she's that. Quit criticizing people, jeez. You know, I just want to just be myself away from the camera. But well, that goes with the territory, doesn't it?
Yeah. Doomed, yes. But let us spend the rest of our doomed lives together. Dennis. Fred, what's wrong with Dennis?
So that is one of Nigeria's hottest actresses, Mona Lisa Chenda. She was in Ghana. She says Ghana is home. So watch out, Mona Lisa will very soon be on the white carpet. And so if you have questions, start typing them now so you don't forget when is the moment. As usual, my critics are here for us to delve and review all the issues that made interesting headlines in the world of entertainment, especially in Ghana here. And I am talking about Francis Doku. I have forgotten his title, and Betranana Texan. He's a simple showbiz critic. Okay, Francis is entertainment analyst. I've remembered.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes,
why must I forget your title?
You shouldn't.
Nana, hi.
Edinata is what?
Edinata says that when you come to Ghana,
you won't talk about it.
Oh, okay, all right.
Don't worry. Let me just refresh your memory. He says when you come to Ghana and you take the top 3 actors. It starts from Majid Michel, Prince David Osei, and he's the third one, Edinete. Okay. You know what I did? I actually went to town after he said that. He said that last year at the Hood to Hood evangelism.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was overexcitement.
I'm sure. Maybe, I mean, I would like to smoke whatever he smoked when he said that. He might be smoking something very powerful, very strong.
So long as your mother won't come hustling you like that.
Yeah, Edinate needs his mother.
It's been quite a week. Kwade last week, Kwade this week. This week, not really him, but it's his mother. I listened to her, and she sounds too much a mother who is just too concerned about her son.
Yeah.
Anyway, forgive me if people are saying Kwade is her mother.
Her mother, yeah.
If I say his son, no problem.
It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah. Why can't the woman just let the son be 35 years old? Why does she still think that music has not helped him, so he should go do something else at 35 years? I mean, hey.
Well, you know, when parents are concerned, age doesn't matter. You can be 100, so far as you are still alive and they are there, they still see you as their child. I think Uncle Francis last week said that even at his age, during the election petition, when the verdict was about to be given, the mother called and said, don't go anywhere, just stay. At his age, you know.
At his age, how old is Uncle Francis?
He's not going to tell you.
So why do you keep saying at his age when he won't share? When we know Kwade is 35 years.
Okay, he's older than Kwade. That's enough clue, you know. But personally, I don't hold so much grudge against the woman. No, I think, like you said, she's just being a mother. And the motherly instinct, you cannot predict what it can do because it's overly protective, even to a fault. And we all have mothers. I said earlier on Joy, my mother is very annoying, but I still love her dearly, you know, because all the things she may say sound ridiculous, but eventually when you...
said that here 2 weeks ago.
I said that too? Oh, now my mother is annoying.
You said your mother will tell you in public, you're handsome, my son. But behind closed doors, she tell you you're so ugly, I have no idea.
Oh, yeah. You don't want to hear those insults in Fanti. It's quite annoying. But let's leave it there. It's not Fanti moment today, you know. But Kwade's mom, I think, should take a break. She should take a chill pill. I'm happy she listened to us because the latest interview she had, she was quite moderate about it. And you could tell somebody was in the background coaching her on what to say. So it got to a point and she was like, no, I'm not going to say anything further. I want to leave it there. And I think that's the best approach for now. Because as much as she has the boys' interest at heart, of course, she may be stepping on some toes because it's these same people who you would need for them to help your boy. Unless, of course, she's going by her principle and still standing by the fact that the boy should stop doing music. But a lot of people were asking, this boy should stop doing music and become what? A nurse? Because I can't see Kwade being a nurse, really. I wonder how he's going to inject people, what kind of thing he's going to inject them with. And even if you see where he's injecting, you know, there's all these complications.
Let me just ask, are you one of those who think Kwade has been into drugs and all?
We all know that. Let's not pretend. Let's not behave like ostriches. I would not know. I am not a doctor. I would not like to conjecture. No, I'll leave it there. But of course, with the drug issue, we all know we were privy to that information whilst it was happening. Earlier on, it was denied. A graphic showbiz, I think you broke the story. They came further to deny. But after a while, we realized that. And if musical people went further to visit him and they saw his condition and realized, no, the man has a problem. Of course, who am I to say, you know, otherwise? So what I would like the mother to do is maybe call somebody Kwade respects. I don't know if the father is still around.
His status, would he see anybody at all to respect?
Oh yes, why not? According to Abraham on the radio today, he's been sober for about 6 months and he seemed to be normal. So maybe in such a state, because remember all these things is like talking to the person like in a lovely manner, you know.
Showing
then
excess love.
Concern. Then he would listen. But if you go about jumping from place to place and then trying to castigate him, of course he's going to react like the outburst we saw, you know. So if they sit together as a family, at the end of the day, you know, they can do their own thing.
Well, I think this issue has gone up and down a bit. I mean, this is people's private matters, but I think we're discussing it because the mother, you know, came to talk about it on radio, and subsequently he had to retort and tell the mother to get out of his business because he's old enough to take care of himself. But I think it's been flogged a lot, and I think all I can say, I mean, for now, we discussed it last week. We even went on to discuss it this afternoon, Joy, and Abraham Ohinijan said on Joy this afternoon that some people had advised them to take the matter out of the public domain, so they discuss it. Yeah, they discuss it as a family. I mean, because they are family, and family matters should be discussed by family. We have no business knowing what goes on.
If I were the mother, or I really wish the mother wasn't even talking to the media. So whatever questions the media had for her, she could have nicely said that I don't want to put my family issues out.
But she realizes that's the only way she'll get the message across. At the end of the day, also, let me just, sorry to cut in there. Let me dare to take this course a little. For all you know, I may be wrong, but it could also be a little bit of a publicity thing. Because remember, now she's in the news. Everybody knows who she is. People are talking about Kwade. Uncle Ken was saying earlier on, if this guy should drop 1 or 2 songs, guess what? It's going to blast.
Exactly.
So it could also be, I may be wrong like I'm saying, it could also be. So maybe she would not necessarily like to stay away from the public domain yet, because she knows that's the way the message is being put across. After all, it's got you talking about it.
Exactly. Did it get to a point the mother was his manager?
No. Okay. Not that I know of.
She never managed him?
Not that I know of,
Well,
but I don't think she can be a man. She can't even manage her own mouth. How can she manage the son? Come on.
Anyway.
Like me, I can't manage my mouth. It just comes.
That's not enough for you. He's always himself anyway. We still on entertainment issues. We
are here for entertainment.
I love that. Because for a moment I was thinking, yeah, was it Tarzan in the seat? I don't look like Tarzan, do I? I don't have a mustache, do I?
So can't I be spared for a moment?
Oh, you are spared now, but you're not a spare type. Never mind, you can go on. That's fine. Yeah.
Okay, so this is a tune you all have been enjoying even before the video clip, and as soon as the video clip drops, I am just so much in love with especially Lowen's portion. Let me just let you also simmer in Guru's Al Qaeda, and then when you come back, just have in mind as you enjoy it that it is being called that any song or anything that has anything terrorism in it should be banned. So I'll let you enjoy it a bit, but as soon as you finish it, just
teacher,
remember.
Please, teacher, can I say something before you play the song?
Okay.
Can we dedicate it very quickly to Mr. Kofi Chikata of the World Bank? He watches our show. He loves the show so much. And then also to Fennec Autry. Fennec Autry, that's Abodam's manager, big. I'm the small manager.
Okay.
Yes. Fennec Autry's son. That's Oketechie. Kwabena. Yeah, it's his birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday, Oketechie. So this is dedicated specially from Nana to Mr. Kofi
Chikata of the World Bank.
And Oketechie. Enjoy yourselves with Al Qaeda. Boys are great.
See you, baby. Al Qaeda. Al Qaeda. Hey.
Guru's latest video to his single Al Qaeda Boys Are Brave also features actor and comedian Kojon Kansa, better known by his stage name Lowen.
Wait a minute, I want to introduce my name to you. Me didn't Kansa Kojo, aka Lowen. I just got the senior heavily sealing, counseling, Jackson, and situation. What's out in India about me, a musician? Oh, wait, you know, when you go in the Mamma, who is wait, you know, me raffle. No way. No size. Say chroma. With him and no see before you will be a when you saw.
The contemporary artist made a revolutionary mark with his song La Paz Toyota, which enjoyed massive airplay not too long ago. Guru has always made sure that his love for drama is well displayed in his video clips. It is therefore not surprising that promising star Lowen is featured in the Al Qaeda video clip.
Me mama sa Al Qaeda. Al Qaeda. Hey, me papa.
Well, so that's for you. Me my Mr. Al Qaeda. Me papa so Al Qaeda. Boys are great. But you know, I love Lowen's bits. I don't know, but it catches me so much. In the face of that, a chief imam is calling that anything that has any terrorism term, Al Qaeda, Al Shabaab, any such thing, we should ban.
Was it a chief imam?
In for Eastern region, an Eastern regional chief.
That's so an imam.
Yeah, an imam. Yeah, I think I read it.
The chief imam is the big one.
The big one. Okay.
Shaributu. Yes. No, Sheikh.
Okay.
Nuruddin
Shaributu. This is in Eastern region. Eastern region.
So that would be a small imam.
Small imam. Okay. But an imam all the same.
Oh yeah. Salaam alaikum, imam. Salaam alaikum. Okay. Peace be unto you, sir.
All right. I think I read it, and honestly, I think this is a spoof. It's a spoof song, not to be taken seriously.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how when I heard, I started hearing. That's the impression I formed. That look, it's nothing to be taken seriously.
And you know, there's a joke to that. That it's only when you go to Somalia, Mali, you dare not say those. But when you come to Ghana, you come to talk about Al Qaeda. It's a dance.
Well, this is Ghana. You know, this is Ghana, really. And I think some people have also made the case, maybe strongly, that all the terrorism acts that are taking place by some of these, groups, Al Qaeda, Al Shabaab, and all that. So if you're doing that and you're encouraging, that you are in support of a kind to what they do. But To be honest, I don't subscribe to that. I think some people are just trying to be creative. They're just trying to joke or kid with something. Sometimes some jokes can be expensive. Let's not forget that. Some jokes can be expensive. And I think that's the caution that has been going on, not only from this, but other people have said. But for me, I see it as a spoof song, kind of a joke. People, you know, think they can joke around. The problem I have is that I didn't see why we had to end Azonto so soon.
I agree.
But thought, you know, I think when you look at the dance, it never you can't go side, you know, moving your shoulders throughout to the end. You definitely make some Azonto.
Yeah. Okay.
But the name Azonto before.
Oh, don't go there.
Oh, please, let's see. I saw. I think you love Al Qaeda.
You pushed me so much. I go into trouble with Miss Ghana. He hasn't finished. Let him finish.
So that was a commercial break for him.
I finished really. I mean, the point I'm making is that I honestly don't agree with most of these things. I think it's a spoof song, but the problem I have is that Azonto should continue for a while. It was too brief, and we were developing something to market to the world, and suddenly this comes to curtail it. I do not have a problem with the name. The problem I have with the fact that I had to curtail what Fuse, Sarkod, and others were doing, you know, globally with Azonto.
Okay, Dana, before I come to you, let's quickly take a break. You know, the white carpet is never possible. You can never watch the white carpet if Airtel decides not to be on. So let's acknowledge Airtel, and then when we come back, Nana would give us a small Al Qaeda mix with Azonto. Then he can make his comments. Nana's tune, I hope David, you've gotten it ready. He loves Al Qaeda, so he will do with Guru. Just give us Al Qaeda. Nana is going to, you know, some people still don't know what Al Qaeda is, so
they should watch the TV.
No.
By courtesy of Airtel,
okay, Nana, today is my birthday for you. Because of you, it's my birthday.
I know your birthday, mommy.
What's my birthday?
I will not tell.
Okay,
I am not going to dance.
But Nana, I
am not going to dance. That's what happened the last time. I said I won't say. Then you made me drop it.
There is no way the dance will cause us any trouble. Don't worry. It's when you're saying it that it's trouble.
I am not.
I don't even understand why David is conniving with you and not giving us the tune.
He's not. He wants me to continue because I have just 5 minutes. So back to the matter, open and close. Yes, with the issue of, I completely associate myself with this comment, you know, because Azonto had a great future. The potential was huge. It's amazing what Fuse ODG single-handedly did to that genre. Is it a genre of music? Genre. Yeah.
Azonto is a dance. It's not a music. It's not a music genre. It's a dance.
But I think the songs he made popularized this some more. So those songs were actually, you know, kind of sort of became certain autonomous, you know, product. And for them to be able to achieve certain number of people doing a flash mob in Australia, New Zealand, etc., that meant something, and I was very proud, you know. There are some feelings you can't put money on it. It's not tangible, but you just feel it emotionally. Like the 610 Ghana Day. Let me just chip that one in. It's a good feeling. It's like a good organ. No, I can't say organ.
Don't worry, you led us on.
Sorry, never mind. Sorry about that. This is children are watching. So I'm very, very disappointed that we had to prematurely curtail it. You know, that wasn't very cool. However, this Al Qaeda thing, I think is beautiful, and maybe they're just playing on semantics, because the word Al Qaeda is not the same spelling as what we are.
How does he spell his Al Qaeda?
I think it's
A-K-I.
Yeah.
Al-Qaeda.
Yes. So it's
A-L-K-I-D-A also.
And this both one is A-L.
I hope you're not confused
with a dash, Al-Qaeda, you know. So they're two different things. And let me also give a little credit to the censorship board people. That's the cinematography board, I think it's called nowadays, which Uncle Ken Adi is part of. There was a movie that came out called Boko Haram. Guess what? They pulled it off the market. That tells you they have some nuts, you know, and they can put their foot down, you know, when they see something is going wrong.
I won't even be surprised if a group out there, another terror group, comes up and it's called Azonto.
It's possible. It's possible, because the only sad thing is these people really take their religion seriously. They are fundamental people, so they may not necessarily take something just to mock what they're doing. You get my point? But one thing, finally, that these terrorists, they don't care whether you name yourself Kofi Amma, Al Qaeda, or Azonto. If they want to bomb you, they will come and bomb bomb the hell out of you. You know, they don't give a jack. These people are like stupidity on heroin, you know, steroids. You know, they don't care. So I don't think it's the name per se, like he said. The only thing is we should be careful, you know, whatever we're doing, we should watch our back security wise and maybe not meddle too much into these Middle Eastern things, because that's how come they come and attack you. Like the Kenyan thing, eventually where did they attack? Places where they realize that those Western people hang out. That's how come they give, you know.
So if they come to Ghana, where would they be? So
I know the places they will go, but I cannot say I'll be sued.
Hey.
As you can tell, I don't have much property. So
talk about that.
Exactly. We cannot
encourage that.
No, we can't. So okay. I will not say it. Yeah. But it's in our head. I know it's in your head. You're thinking it.
Right. So moving on. This evening, if you haven't made up your mind where to hang out at least you can be at the banquet hall with Kwabna. Samini is going to be there. Becca, Efia, Ochiame, Kwame, name them. Stella Seal, a whole lot of them are going to be there. Let me just give you a teaser of what to expect tonight.
It feels good to be back home after a few months on the road, together with Kwabna out there in the States doing shows. And he actually spoke to me while we were there about this very initiative of his. We're all here to make it happen, try the little we can to be a part of a bigger force that's aimed at saving a life or more lives for that matter, because it is a pressing situation when it comes to the stuff that's going on at the cardio center in Ghana.
That is a very interesting question to ask. Like, I'm more than ready. Anything for a good cause, I'm always ever ready. And especially when it comes to Kwabna, Kwabna is doing it. I'm 100% there to help him, to support in any way that I can. So I'm ready. As long as we're going to see live, Becca is 100% ready. 100%.
Why are we here? We are here to support Kwabna and the whole team for the Save Life concert.
So that is just a teaser for the Save a Life concert. But you know, watching the rehearsal, it brings to mind when I remember Michael Jackson's rehearsal for Thriller.
This is it. Oh, sorry.
Not even this is it. Yes. Is it anything compared to what we just saw?
What are you talking
That's a big one. No.
So it just goes to say that we just don't take rehearsal seriously.
I would not like to, can I pick this one? I would not like to say that per se, because remember the money involved with that concert, over $300 million. And even just the rehearsals alone was a movie, you get it. But look at the amount of money this gentleman can raise or is having for his show. It's peanuts. It's not so much, you know, and you have to rely on sponsorship and things like that, and you know how chasing sponsorship in this country is like. So you cannot compare the two per se. However, let's give them some credit. So far what I have seen, I think they've done well, and Kwabna is going around promoting it. Let me bash him on this one. You see, when he needed to promote his things, at least he came forward. But when you also need him for your stuff, then he bluffs, you know. So perhaps
it's not just him. I realize it runs through.
Bumbleclad to all those people, you know. How dare them?
Very soon we shall be reviewing them here. Kwao.
Kwao is lovely, right?
He was, because that night when I spoke with him, when I interviewed him, and I knocked on his hotel door, he comes out and well, you guys, what do you want? And then I told him what I wanted. He said, so where do you want it? Then I said, can we go downstairs? okay, I'm coming. Then he just goes into grab his shirt and he joined me downstairs.
Thank you very much. So you noticed the modesty with the gentleman.
There was no modality. I didn't have to go through any formalities.
Nothing. Go through the manager.
Please say it. Let him hear.
I didn't have to.
Let him hear it. Please say it again.
Which is wrong anyway.
Please let him hear it.
Well, it could be wrong, but I mean, he had open arms.
That's fine.
It's very difficult. Even some of them, even through their managers.
It is.
I'll be talking about that.
And sadly, my point is, you see, when they need you, then they come forward, and then trying to lick your feet, you know, which I know you love them to lick your feet anyway. But
no, I didn't love
feet or her shoes.
Oh, she's wearing shoes. Never mind. It's your turn.
No, but I think we cannot compare the skills. I mean, the skill of Michael Jackson. I mean, you're talking about the apogee of all musical talent, you know, and yes, but we can in our own small way also. I mean, the fact that they are even rehearsing is good. Some of them they just walk to set and pretend they are performing and they don't.
Track two,
some of them like Kwabna, like Ochami Kwame, they do very intensive rehearsal.
They take it serious.
Yeah.
Commended for that.
All right, so all too soon time is up, and so thank you so much. You know, I never like to say thank you.
You don't?
I never like to say thank
bye-bye,
you. Yeah, to the two of you.
Bye-bye,
I haven't observed it.
Hey.
Why must you say thank you? It's our duty, our constitutional obligation to come here.
Aren't you lovely?
It's my duty to please a beauty.
Thank you so much, Nana and Francis, today.
Yeah, man.
Hi.
Bye-bye.
So this has been the critiquing segment of the white carpet. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Forgive me if I could not read your messages, but I am promising on my own, and next week I'll create a whole segment for your messages, so you keep them coming. Don't give up, keep them coming. Next week I'll play it all back for you in addition to what you send next week. Before we go, just a quick one. Okatachie, once again, happy birthday to you, Mr. Kofi Chikata of World Bank. Thank you so much for your time. There are a lot of you out there. If I want to mark the register, you have an idea how long it will take us. But I am so grateful, not just me, the entire team is so grateful to all the time, for all the time you spent with us on the white carpet. A quick one to Regina Nugbemato. It's your 25th birthday today, and ace cameraman here, Brad Paul, I call him Brad Paul. He says happy birthday to you. Thank you so much for once again being with us on the white carpet. As usual, catch a recap of the white carpet on Sunday at 9:30 p.m. and then of course you know you can always get it on YouTube anytime Monday. Just log on the white carpet on Joy News on YouTube and you would get the session here. I know you love to watch over and over, so why not just be on YouTube to watch. My name is Gladys Oseyo Radio. Thank you so much for your time.
Wait a minute, I want to introduce my name to you. We didn't catch up with you, aka Lewe. And you get the sin heavily, sealing, counseling, Jackson, and situation. What's out in India about me, a musician? Oh, wait a minute, but you wouldn't have born. Mamma, who is with a minute about me? No way, I know size. Say, Chrome. Everything man no see before, new will be a when you saw. Yeah, when I'm going to see, when I'm doing no, not to me, man. Yeah, I'm going to take you. Bolu, yeah, my boy, you have been doing me. Chick, Muffle my vans, MK, me mama is Al-Qaeda. Al-Qaeda, hey, me papa is Al-Qaeda. See you, baby. Al-Qaeda, hey, me mama is Al-Qaeda. Hey, Al-Qaeda, hey, me papa is Al-Qaeda. Yes, Al-Qaeda, hey, hey, you. When you dance, Quadan getting mum chance. Me mommy is you to mum money fans. You mum money fans. And some do to me more, so dear chinchi.